Sheriff Gil Gilbertson is looking for a team of dedicated volunteers tonight for a new program that would help the understaffed office with criminal investigations.
The volunteers would process property crimes, not violent ones, but it's help the sheriff says Josephine County desperately needs. NBC5's Cassie Nelson joins us live in studio with the very latest. Cassie.
That's right, Craig and Natalie. Josephine County Sheriff Gil Gilbertson says they had a program like this a couple years back, but it fizzled out. Now, desperate for help, he's trying to bring back a similar program, hoping this time volunteers will keep giving their time. He's the head of a struggling sheriff's department, and Josephine County Sheriff Gil Gilbertson says he simply needs more help protecting the county he serves.
You know, I'm looking for the goodness of people's hearts to stand up and help us in the dire straits that we're currently in.
Desperate for help because budget cuts in 2012 left him with less than half of his personnel. Now he's working on a program to bring on volunteers to work as crime scene investigators.
I'm looking for people that are truly dedicated and serious about the commitment.
Gilbertson says the volunteers would investigate property crimes like burglaries and thefts, and they'd be trained like any other recruit officer, led by retired and experienced law enforcement. But there's questions about how their evidence would stand up in court. Josephine County District Attorney Stephen Campbell says while Sheriff Gilbertson is trying to think outside the box, he has to think of the program from inside the jury box.
We always have concerns about reducing the standards under which evidence is collected.
But DA Campbell says the program is workable, that the volunteers would be collecting evidence any witness could collect, like dusting for fingerprints and taking photographs.
All of those things can be helpful, and so we're going to support the program as much as we can.
Sheriff Gilbertson says the program is not a long-term solution.
It's a Band-Aid at best.
But he feels it's the right thing to do as he scrambles for ways to make the community more safe. Sheriff Gilbertson says he has 3 names of retired officers willing to step up and lead the volunteers. He's hoping to have the teams in place by July. Live in the studio, Cassie Nelson, NBC5 News.